Now, Malakal town in South Sudan has come under attack again. In last night's incident, we understand that gunmen opened fire on a camp which is home to tens of thousands of people by the conflict there. Reports from the camp, which is inside of a United Nations base, say that they attacked overnight with assault rifles and machine guns. Eyewitness accounts also suggest that at least 7 people were killed, but the United Nations has declined to give details besides confirmation of the incident. Staying in South Sudan, the United Nations also estimates that the education of 43% of children in primary school and 93% of those in secondary school have been affected due to the crisis. The country is suffering from one of the worst education indicators in the world, which suggests that only 1 in 10 children complete primary school. As a result, UNICEF and the government of South Sudan have launched Back to Learning 2, which is the second part of the initiative that addresses low level of education access in South Sudan.
To provide access to learning opportunities for more than 500,000 children and adolescents between the ages of 3 and 18, UNICEF and partners will require about $75 million. The funds will be used to provide learning facilities and educational materials to the newly enrolled children in schools, but also to continue education services to children in conflict-affected areas.
Speaking of South Sudan, the World Food Programme is also estimating that hunger could reach unprecedented levels, with nearly a quarter of the population already needing urgent food help. Here are the details.
Despite the resolve to reinstate his sacked deputy in order to restore peace to South Sudan, the people continue to pay the price for the 2-year conflict. According to the World Food Programme, South Sudan is facing previously unseen levels of food insecurity. About 2.8 million people, nearly 25% of the country's population, require urgent food assistance, and at least 40,000 people are on the brink of catastrophe. Last week, the WFP managed to send a test convoy from government-held Bor to the opposition-held Jonglei state, crossing lines with aid for the first time since December 2013. Until then, aid had reached the area rarely and only by airdrops. The WFP South Sudan Country Director, Joyce Luma, confirmed that nearly 3 million people face hunger at a time when food supply was usually more reliable.
Recent analysis shows that 2.8 million face acute hunger post-harvest. This is just immediately after harvest. What that means is that this year we're going to see the lean period start much earlier, and we're going to see many more people facing acute hunger over time.
The WFP further warns that the number of people facing food insecurity is expected to peak during the coming lean season, traditionally worst between April and July, when food availability is lowest.